everybody, welcome to the channel. VXM by Old Extreme Machines. Back out here another day. It's a gorgeous day outside, ain't a cloud in the sky. And we're out here, we're going to get ready to do some more work on the Fairlane. Continuation from last night, the video. And we're going to get some more done today. So Josh is out here. Got out here early this morning. Sanding all these parts down. Tom opted for just painting them, so we're gonna scuff them all down, sand them all down, get all the mill scale off and get all the crap off them, clean them, and then we're gonna etch prime everything and paint everything. So that's that. What he's doing, we're gonna do the rear. One thing I didn't do, that's why we always make sure we got everything done. I'm gonna put a couple little tabs on here for the brake lines. And we're gonna weld a tab for the brake line up on the top of the strut, on the shock mount up there, cross member. And today we are going to start cutting the floor and putting the frame connectors in. All right, so stay tuned, here we go. All right, so we got these tabs made up and they'll go here like this on the top of the rear or whatever, so that the brake line has something attached to it. It's not just dangling in the breeze. So what you'll do is you'll get a couple of little bulkheads. They're called bulkheads. They'll bolt right onto this, and it'll have a fitting on one side and a fitting on the other side, so that you can mount the brake line, steel brake line from the caliper to here, and then whatever you're going to use from here up to the other part where it comes out of the car. All right, so we got one more tab made up for here. So we'll make a hole there, bring your brake line out, hook it to here. You got a flexible line that comes down, and then the two lines that go out from a T, all right? And now we're gonna start cutting, make these notches in the floor so we can fit the frame connectors. All right. So, got the piece in there. We're gonna notch the end so it meets this, so it's round like that, and then we'll just TIG weld it right to that, and then brace it in the front. All right, so what we're doing now is we're notching this. Okay, so I made a little template on cardboard like that, right? That fits that back of that cross member for the ladder bars, for the 4-link thing. So we're gonna finish trimming this up, see how it fits, and then we'll start on the other side. All right, here we go. All right, so that's gonna fit like that. I'm gonna trim it a little bit more on the top. It's gonna fit nice and flush. It won't have any gap at all. And then all that is nice all the way to the front. I might just notch this a little bit just to make it hit the floor. But I gotta be careful because this side is different than this side. But what I'll do is I'll notch it that way, and then make this go up a little bit more, and I'll notch this here a little bit more, and then make it go up against the floor. But I'm gonna try the other side first and see what it looks like before I go notching this and having to make that whole thing again.
Just cleaning up these ends right now. You already fit the other one?
got those all ready to go. I'm gonna cut the floor on the other side now. And we should be good. How are you making out over here? Josh got all this stuff going on over here.
I'm just taping these ends up
Sanded,
right now.
got all these all sanded, got them starting to hang up, taping all the ends off.
I can take them out, but I'm going to use them so I can hang
so we
it.
can hang them back and forth.
Well, I don't miss
I got them other pieces got to get done. The two little links, these two got to get done.
Yeah. And then once we weld those on...
I'm just going to weld those little tabs on today, and then you can start sanding the rear down, and we need to clean this thing out, like get all the crap out of it too.
Yeah,
so
I'll clean it all out first, and then I could stuff it all down.
What else? The trap locator, 1, 2,
I got
3, 4,
it's out
5,
there.
That, all the little shock brackets are all in the car. The bottom shock brackets.
Okay.
All that crap got to get done too. All right. Got a lot of work going on. All right, we're gonna get ready to cut this other side. I'm gonna put you on time lapse to get that done. That's gonna take a little bit. All right. All right, so we got this one to fit. Good. And nice. All right, so we got that to fit on that side. Same thing on this side. And I'm gonna put them in there, and then I'm gonna notch the front so that they got a little bit of a. Show you when I get this. All right, so we made up 2 4-inch plates that are going to get mounted here on the rocker. So we clean this spot. We tap this in so it's flat, flush. It's going to get right up to the pinch weld molding and up to there because it's okay, but I mean I'm going to weld a piece of the 2x1 from here to the frame rail once it goes in there. So I'm going to weld this plate on here first because it'll make it easier for me to get in here. I'm going to weld this side, I'm going to weld that side, and then we'll stick this, I'm going to clean this up again, where I can weld it all, on the inside and the outside, and then get that up in here. I'm going to notch the front of this, and then we're going to keep going with it and weld it all in place, all right? All right, one more thing before I weld these in place. I got the plates up on the side rockers welded on. So before I weld these on, I made a couple of caps. We're going to cap these off. So we cut them on an angle, right? So they kind of flow with the front. And then I'm going to cap them off, weld them shut, and then we'll weld these in place. And then make the side riggers on it. All right, that's done. Got them capped off. Nice and clean. Gonna go throw them in the car, weld them and tack them up in place.
Alright, so we got both these frame rails in here. Frame connectors. It's gonna actually be the frame because it really is nothing, so we got them tacked in there right now. He's gonna weld the front, and then we'll have Daryl weld the back up to that. I gotta look at that box. I think those were the brakes that showed up, so.
Yeah, go check.
I didn't look yet.
Go check. If they did, show them his brakes.
Alright.
Oh, one looks like it grew out of that. That's why he's the welder. Beautiful. And now we gotta scuff all this shit down and paint everything still.
Right.
Oh yeah, we gotta paint everything. All right, get it all painted. Get the rear done. And then where it sticks in the floor, like that, we're gonna weld the plate. So the plate is gonna get welded right to it. It'll be nice and strong. And you got these right here. And then that welded to that. Tied it all nice. Tied it all up nice. Alright. Good news, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we finally got the brakes back. So the deal with the hubs was, this is from Aerospace. If you're gonna order any kind of kit, fill out the form with all the measurements. What the other one was? I only sent them one spindle. So we sent them back the spindle and the hubs. The other ones were Regal hubs. These are Pinto Camaro hubs. So,
whatever they had to do to make it work.
So now that works. Everything, they gave us new hubs and races. But if you're gonna order brakes from them, fill out the form. Unless it's a straightforward thing, which obviously nothing is straightforward. Okay? So just so you know, I told them I let everybody know on the videos. A couple of you guys asked about it, and one guy asked me on the phone. Make sure you fill out the form, and it'll actually, on the form on their website, it'll have all the different measurements that you need to take so that they know that you got the right thing. All right? So that's what we got to do. We finally got them back. We're going to put them back together, and we got at least the front rolling for now. We ordered the rear axles, 3 weeks. Son,
Hopefully soon.
3 weeks. So we'll be done way before that. So we'll be done hopefully by the end of this week. We'll be done with this thing as far as what we're doing. Okay? So talk to you in a bit.